the event was amazing. We've covered that. What did you find most valuable in the 3 days? Just one thing that to you seems to stand out. I know that we talked a little bit about it, but what is it, the thing that stood out the most for you?
It was the consistent resonance, vibration, frequency of unconditional love that was openly available to everyone in the space. I understand how powerful that is for everyone who has the opportunity to be in that. And so I appreciated that once the home.
This is awesome. And you have conceptualized the perception that you have into words that really illustrate what we have talked about before. So that's awesome. Cool. So what would be your top 3 takeaways from the presentation that you have? And it could be things such as the offer, the overcoming objections, or something that's more energetic, like you said. But what would be your top 3 takeaways from the presentation of the 3 days?
I really, for me personally right now, how he structured and orchestrated the offer and the place where the offer comes from. And that it's a win-win co-creation invitation.
I like what you said, and actually it takes someone like you to feel that. I'm just taking it down. You said, I like the way you structured the offer and where the offer came from. Yeah, from a sense of energetically. And one of the things that Christian always says, let's get the world coached. Let's get the world coached. And we have many different programs, and some of them, he varies the price in order to bridge the gap for the people, just in order to live his legacy of get the world coached. Does that make sense?
I just did that yesterday. I had a young woman, my mastermind. I invited people in. It's invitation only, and it's $6,997 for a year. Because I just want to do a little bit of, as I'm developing as a speaker, I want to do what I love to do, but also give myself a little bit more room to grow. And so she's gotten so many certifications, and she's just graduated from acupuncture training, and she's completely lit up. And I gave her the price, and I said, "Oh, it's a $997 deposit." And she's, I'm just feeling her energy. I'm hearing her think. I'm feeling her. And I said, "Here's my offer for you. $997. Come in for 3 months. Let us serve you. And then whatever it is, it is." And she's like, "Oh, I can do that." And I'm like, "Yes, I know you can. Okay, let's do it."
You're so good. I love it. So actually, because one of my questions also comes is, what actions have you taken so far as a result of being there? And you've already taken some action, enabling someone to come in. You're passing this with fine colors. So that's number one. What's another takeaway, Anaiis, that you had from that 3-day experience?
Well, it was astonishing who I ended up in a breakout room with. That again, because everything is energy, I think there's a quality in the community that Christian sets up in his events that offers the most potential for whoever is ready to receive that potential.
Yeah. That last sentence, for whoever is ready to receive that potential, is key, because sometimes people are not ready, and then we're meeting with them and it's not happening, and so yes, whoever is ready to receive.
Yeah, so I felt that the last breakout, we were in there for more than an hour, and we could have gone on, and we bonded, and we're following up together, and we all have our contact information, and that to me it's the diamond mind gem of the connection in the breakout when everyone is ready.
This is so cool. I love it. And what would be a third takeaway from this 3-day event for you, Anaiis?
What's in that 3? Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, the one with the, this is structure the offer and where the offer comes in, then the breakout room following the community, where everybody's.
The first was the unconditional equality, unconditional love being held in a space. That was
your valuable, most valuable thing that
okay, you want me to do another takeaway?
Yes.
I love to share about his daughter's soccer win. Because I've been in so many public high-moving spaces where the I, we, the family with balance is challenging. And so it was really a wonderful takeaway for me, because if I have a family, to just know that I have the freedom always to choose, and then if my energy is in the right place, I can just trust my choice. So I love it that he trusted his choice in that moment to share that with all of us.
Excellent, I love it. And finally, what are the actions that you plan to take next from attending this HESS?
Well, I'm already engaged in. I went back to some work that I set aside. I wrote it many years ago, and I set it aside because the energy wasn't right in the world. And so I went back and I looked at it and I thought, yes, now's the perfect time. So I'm actually working on that, incorporating it in this mastermind, and feeling out where I am structuring the offer from in me and the invitation. And as a result of that, I have a funding partner. So people are now coming into my environment because I'm getting ready to, in 2024, I'll be offering my $25,000 program. I have a funding partner. So that when people want to come in and they need some assistance in being able to finance that, I have a funding partner.
This is amazing. Things are falling into place. This is awesome. Cool. Well, as I told you, congratulations. You're certified for HESS.
Thank you. That's very meaningful to me.
Yes, and it is truthful as well. I have a question for you, since you like energy. When you have a choice to meet with people in the Christian's team, all our names are there. Why did you pick me?
I have a connection to France and the French.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, cool. Well, because you mentioned about the sensitivity of this, I was curious to find out. So connection with the French, which is good.
Very deep connection to France and the French. We don't need to go into more detail, but it runs very deep in me.
So with the French in France?
Yes.